Brock Purdy did look pretty good. You know, I go to all these training camps, you know, during the July and August, and some people will kind of talk up guys. And I remember going to San Francisco, and they're like, you know, I know we got Sudfeld as our backup, but this Brock Purdy guy, like, I'm not sure we can cut him. We really like him. And I'm kind of like, okay. And then they ended up cutting Sudfeld, keeping Purdy, and you're like, oh, okay, that's nice. They were being honest. Like, maybe there's something there. And then he gets out there on Sunday, and, like, I thought looked kind of pretty good.
Yes, not kind of.
Pretty. Yeah.
Look very
like really pretty good. And, you know, you can succeed in Kyle's offense if you're a little mobile and you just do what he says. And Brock Purdy is at a place where he just does what Kyle says and puts the ball in the right spots. And I think we'll be okay. The answer to your other question is there's so many other things going on. Baker Mayfield. He requested his trade, I believe in part because he thought there's a good chance he could land somewhere good. The 49ers need a quarterback. He is probably the best quarterback available. We'll see if he gets there on waivers. They got a late claim. But, yeah, I do think there's a chance they claim him. It's only $1.5 million. Even if it's just to be the backup for a couple weeks until who knows, that's not a bad thing. Just claim him, pay the money, and some good insurance policy in case another quarterback gets hurt for San Francisco.
So Josh Johnson, he's also signed over there. And if you get signed off of somebody's practice squad, you have to be active, right? Is that a rule or no?
You don't have to be active, but you have to stay on the roster for 3 weeks. That's the rule.
So he's definitely going to be a part of the 53 then, right?
Yeah, so basically what they could do is just carry 3 quarterbacks for 3 weeks, which is like a little bit annoying, but not a huge deal. I think there's a couple teams that do that. Definitely something at the most important position you can work through.
So you think the Niners are definitely going to claim Baker Mayfield. And if they do, he will be a part of a Josh Johnson, Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy quarterback room for the rest of the year for the San Francisco 49ers, and whoever plays well gets a job, or it's Brock Purdy's job, everybody else can back up until he messes it up?
We'll see if they claim. I think they're going to look into it. And here's the other fun thing. We rarely get waiver wire drama. I mean, that'd be like the bad name of a dorky TV show that nobody would watch.
Inside
on NFL Plus. Sorry.
I walked right into that.
Yeah,
you did.
Right into that.
Yeah.
With Baker, who else would claim Baker? Is there any other teams that potentially would claim Baker?
Okay, so I've kind of gone through this in my head a little bit today. The teams that have some quarterback questions.
Colts.
The Texans.
Okay.
Colts. Rams.
Oh.
Which, if you're the Rams, your good friends, the 49ers, may have some interest. Do you just claim him and go, we'll see, knowing that they may? Like, that was when I was talking about the really extremely popular show Waiver Wire Shenanigans or whatever. Like,
on NFL Plus.
Yep. Like, that actually could happen and would make some sense because they do have a need at quarterback.
Stafford's done.
And then the 49ers. So, you know, it's only $1.5 million. It's fine money for a backup quarterback, and then we'll see what happens. And, yeah, I mean, I could definitely see a team claiming him. We'll find out tomorrow at 4. It's going to be really, really interesting.
Okay, let's move through a couple things quickly because we know you have to go. Matthew Stafford, you just talked about quarterback problems in L.A. because they have questions or whatever. He had a spinal contusion, then he had a couple concussions. Is he done? Do we think he's done with football? Have we seen the last of Matthew Stafford playing NFL football?
I don't have a firm answer because I'm not in his head. And anytime you get to this late in the year, you know that every veteran is kind of like, I got to get back. I got to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen the last of him. I don't think this is how he wants it to end. The hope is that fairly soon, maybe within the next month or maybe a little longer, he'll be healthy enough to play. So he should go into the offseason fine. And assuming that Sean McVay comes back, and assuming, we know Aaron Donald's coming back, but assuming Sean McVay comes back as well, I could see them running it back and just kind of make it another run at, make some splashy, big-time acquisitions, get the offensive line going, and return. That's kind of, you don't know for sure, but that's what I think.
Okay, cool. That'd be awesome. Rams fans would be happy because if not, they're going to have to blow that whole fucking thing up, right? And McVay's may be gone. He said he's been tied to the OGs. Hopefully they'll be able to make another run because this has been rough to watch.